Hey everyone, welcome back to NFA Review Channel. I have some good news for you guys. Since the last video with CMMG, they have signed up to come out to Suppress Fest 2025 this October 25th and 26th to demo all their firearms and suppressors for you guys. So if you haven't already, go to the website, suppressfest.com. You can check it out. You can get tickets. You can get the limited edition coins, hats, t-shirts. Show up at the event for $60. You get a demo all those companies, suppressors and firearms all day, ammo included. We're gonna have food trucks, it's family friendly. Come on out. There's gonna be raffles at the end of each shooting day, Saturday and Sunday. Probably 50 to 60 items raffling off every single day. Proceeds going to the American Suppressor Association to fight for our rights to own these things, and they will be there in attendance. So it's pretty cool. Do not miss it. It is the largest suppressed only shooting event in the country, and it's this October in Leesburg, Florida. Today, we're going to take an in-depth look at the Zeroed 30 from CMMG. I already reviewed their 5.56K. It did very well. And today, we're going to cover the Zeroed 30 here in the studio, hit the range, and see what it sounds like. Let's get to it. All right, the Zeroed 30 comes in at an overall length of 6.5 inches. That includes the direct thread 5/8 by 24 mount. It also, just go and get this out of the way, ships with the 1/2 by 28 mount as well. So it's already set up for your 5.56 host and your 30 caliber rifles. So it's pretty nice of them to include that. Diameter comes in at 1.58 inches, and the weight, again, with their included direct thread mount, is 15.5 ounces. Construction, tubeless, full circumference laser welded, 17.4 heat treated stainless steel. It is coated inside and out with a black nitride finish. Your firing schedule, it is full auto rated. It does have some minimum barrel length restrictions. Those are as follows. Minimum barrel for 300 Blackout, 6.5 inches, 308 Winchester, 12.5 inches, and 300 Win Mag, 20-inch barrel minimum. Your mount at the rear is going to be hub 1.375 by 24, industry standard. Use whatever you wish for your mounting solution. The warranty is lifetime, and it comes in at a retail price of $549, and soon there will be no $200 cost associated with the tax stamp. So you're looking at $549 retail, so probably even cheaper once you actually find it on sale at a dealer. That's pretty rad. All right, now that we got through the basics, let's cover what this suppressor was designed for. So this is your more budget-friendly rifle suppressor. They did not go after the lower back pressure solution that everybody seems to be shifting towards these days. They wanted maximum muzzle suppression. So it's a little bit more corked up than your typical flow-through baffle design. So they went after max suppression and minimal to no point of impact shift. Those were the design parameters on the Zeroed 30, and it definitely kept the price down. As far as some other features, I mentioned this in the other review. I'll just go ahead and mention it just for the sake of this video. On the front cap, of course, this is a sealed rifle suppressor, but should you need to remove your rear mount if it gets seized or whatnot, or if this is down in a handguard, whatever, you can use a 3/8 square drive ratchet wrench there on the front to help hold the suppressor. And then the rear, as far as their direct thread mount, it has 7/8 wrench flats there on the rear, so you can change that out. Very, very simple, very straightforward, just like the 5.56K video that I already reviewed. Now, spoiler alert, I already shot the suppressor. I'm actually filming this review backwards, and it did very well. Actually, I let my buddy Brian, who owns the range, shoot it, and he was even shocked, extremely shocked at how well it did, especially since, remember, this is a 30 caliber suppressor. Most 30 caliber suppressors are much larger than this. So, you know, I don't want to say I didn't have high hopes, because CMMG is a very well-known company. They got their shit together, but I was blown away with the performance level that it exhibited out there on the range. I'm not going to ruin it. We're going to go ahead. We're going to cut to the shooting scenes now. We're going to circle back, and I'll give you my ending thoughts on it. Let's go ahead and get to it. Before we get shooting, a quick word from our sponsor, Capital Armory. They're the nation's largest silencer dealer and have expanded their silencer shipping ability to multiple states, with even more on the way. They can still ship directly to Texas residents, but they can now deliver silencers directly to your door for those in many other states. The process is simple and keeps everything in-house. So there are no additional dealers, transfer fees, or headaches. They manage the entire process from start to finish to make your life easier. The process is very simple. Once you purchase a silencer online through their website, you'll be contacted to begin your online customer profile to provide them with fingerprints and other necessary information to complete your e-file Form 4. After the ATF approves your form, Capital Armory will initiate electronic transfer paperwork with you, and your silencer will be mailed directly to your front door. And the best part is, your customer profile only needs to be done once, so you'll be ready to go for all future orders. Head to capitalarmory.com today to learn more. That was steel. I'll shoot the dirt. Steel close. Berm. Little first round pop there. Nothing crazy. There we go. Hear the spring vibrating in the mag. Have to do it once. Give you a little comparison. Alright, dirt. That one went a little transonic. That was the ammo, not the can. Yeah, that one too. I believe these are like 190 grain rounds, I want to say. Or 200. They're right at the threshold of subsonic. Dry fire. is fucking impressive. All right, guys, ending thoughts on the CMMG Zeroed 30. Now, I mentioned earlier in the studio that for the performance, it blew me away. And I'm not talking about just the size, I'm talking about the price as well. On the 308 Winchester, this guy right here, it sounded so good. Now, yeah, it's a bolt action. We're not dealing with any gas issues from a semi-automatic, AR-15 platform. The size of the suppressor should not have sounded as good as it does. It really did sound phenomenal. The tone was very low. It made it exhibit, that of a larger, bench rest only type size suppressor. This thing you can hunt with. It's not huge. It's not a huge 2-liter bottle hanging on the end of your damn rifle. Did extremely well on the 300 Blackout. I did, however, experience some first round pop when shooting it with the 300 Blackout. We did have a couple rounds go transonic to supersonic. That's not the can's fault, but listen for it. You can hear the sonic crack. I try to notate it when it happened, but some of those rounds weren't loaded exactly perfect, and you can hear it kind of right there on that threshold. So when it was subsonic 300 Blackout, you pretty much after the third shot, you just hear it hit dirt. That's all you hear. The 5.56 was great, with the larger bore aperture. It didn't exhibit as much gas as it could have. Again, I was shooting it on the Geisley Super Duty 16-inch, which, again, I know I sound like a broken record here if you've watched a lot of my videos, but that gun's very gassy. It was fine. There's a little wind out there that day we were filming, so that helped a little bit, but, I didn't get any burning in my eyes or my nose or anything like that I typically would get out of that rifle. They did a good job. They did a really good job for that price range. The only other suppressor company doing performance this good at a price that low is YHM. So I guess they're going to start battling it out now, because that's what I think of when I picked up the 030, and that is not a bad thing. So if you guys have any questions about this little guy, please leave them below in the comment section. If you have any questions about Suppress Fest, leave them. I'll answer them. If you have any questions about Patreon, please. The site kind of sucks as far as like figuring out the tiers. If you go there and you go to membership and you click the drop down, you'll see bronze, silver, gold, so on and so forth. The gold tier is the one that I'm talking about when I reference it in my videos, guys. It's $20 a month, and you get over 20 industry discounts. Huge, huge, huge savings. It's just something that I can do to pass forward to you guys for helping support the channel. I take the $20 a month that you guys put down, and we buy ammo with it, and gun parts, and sometimes guns. Sometimes I do have to buy guns like a normal person. And then I use them as host here on the channel. So appreciate all the support for you guys out there on Patreon. Everybody that comes out to Suppress Fest to support the American Suppressor Association and all the awesome vendors that come out to Suppress Fest every year. This is the biggest year we've ever had. We have 40 vendors coming. It's insane. I'll throw up the banner again just because it looks awesome. They're all going to be there for you. So come on out, check them out, check out CMMG. And again, if you have any questions, leave them below and I'll get to it this week. See you next time.